cracking the code of the carbon cycle. This is about all the key terms that you need to know about the carbon cycle. So right now, you can just take a moment and read our learning targets. There are actually 3, which is kind of a lot. Oh, wind. These are things we're going to be working on. You don't have to master them by the end. That's okay. So I'm going to come around right now, and I'm going to have you be working in partners. Normally, I would probably do this activity with you doing it individually, but I only have a certain amount of cards. So each of your groups gets some cards. Please unpaperclip them and just use the red ones right now, and you can spread the red ones out. This you guys can read or you can have your own. Spread the red ones out on your table. Don't look at the blue yet. Oh. All right, take a moment and familiarize yourself with these words. You might recognize some of them, you might not. And right now I'm going to give you 1 minute and 30 seconds to arrange these however you want. You need to arrange the red ones, not the blue ones. The red ones, however you want.
Okay. You tell me as a science person, where does biosphere go? Above or below? Carbon, I guess, would be in the bottom. Yeah.
So this is a spatial arrangement?
Yeah. Chains to photosynthesis to respiration. That's
All
what
right, can you hear my voice say?
I guess it depends what kind of respiration we're going.
Thank you. I see some different arrangements going on here. Would one person like to share how you arranged your cards? Yes, Sam.
We alphabetized ours.
Ooh, you alphabetized that. Interesting, interesting. One other person?
Curtis.
Would anyone else like to share? Yes.
This is difficult to explain. We started with photosynthesis and went up to respiration and biosphere because they're all plant related, so we tried to group those and segregate the other ones kind of with the atmosphere.
Yeah, so you kind of group them by what you thought their definitions were. Yeah, great. So right now, just each of you with your partners, I would like you to grab one card that you think you have a rock solid definition of. That you think you know what it means, and write that on the back. If you don't know any of them, it's okay. It's okay. Have at it. Once you are done writing a definition, choose one you maybe don't know and write a hypothesis of what you think it might mean. So a guess, educated guess. All right, if I can have all your pencils down right now, pencils down. Thank you. I know this is rushed. Normally I'd give you more time. But you need to just take what you're just thinking about, put it on hold. You might come back to it later. And I just passed out to your group a paper that has a reading on it. It's flipped upside down. You can flip it over and just read that. You can circle those key terms if you find them. And I want you to be thinking about how all those fit together. Once you're done reading, feel free to reorganize your red terms if you think your organization might change a little bit after reading.
Urban. We're supposed to circle all of them. Oh, right.
respiration instead of animals.
Really special. It's like when higher levels of organizations, like you remember community, population, stuff like that. It's like one of the
Got all of them, really?
stops your technically part of
So it started in biosphere,
cycled.
and then it goes to photosynthesis, maybe? Oh. Okay, so the biosphere is the Earth's thermostat. It's the key component in photosynthesis. And then,
Plants use it for energy.
yeah,
Then it goes
and that goes into the food chain, right? There might be carbon in there somewhere.
animals
Mm-hmm.
and back out.
And then the carbon's recycled in the biosphere, right? And so then,
And that's a
but then we're in the atmosphere.
Because
it's like-
Wait, we circled it right here. Carbon, the biggest reservoir of carbon is in the atmosphere.
Thank you. So, would anyone like to offer an example of how they changed the organization of their cards after reading?
Yeah. Well, we started with sort of a flow chart, and then we moved it to more of a like circular cycle.
More of a cycle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Okay. Yes. Thanks.
Well, I noticed that carbon was very central, so I kind of ended up just putting everything underneath carbon in like a big pile, and with carbon sitting on top.
Cool. Thank you. So let's thumbs up if it was easier to organize these after reading, or thumbs down if it was like, whatever. Okay. We got some in-betweens and some thumbs up. So this reading did help us understand hopefully a little bit more. Now we're going to get up a notch. You can take your blue cards. On the blue cards there are some verbs. I would like you, wait guys, can I have all your eyes up here? Sorry, didn't finish instructions. Thank you. So with your blue cards, you are going to create sentences with all these words. Try and use as many as you can. I want you to make them make sense. And obviously you're going to have to add in some other words, so you can just be writing them on your paper. But just use the word, both colors, mix them around, make some sentences.
And then, do we have to, it has to be like one continuous sentence.
Into, right.
Recycle.
There's one of those.
Through, was it recycle?
You don't have to use all the words right now, we won't have time, but just work on making at least one solid sentence.
It is. Fits as a sentence. I don't know, you're just gonna say recycle in food chains.
Respiration. And also transfers. Food chain.
Where's the converted?
Or would it recycle?
Releases it, respiration.
About 5 minutes.
Take about 1 minute to make sure you have at least one sentence. carbon's out of my mouth. All right, everybody, if I could have your attention back just for a moment. Thank you very much. I love seeing what's going on here. So right now, you're going to collaborate with your tables. You're going to talk about these sentences, and you're going to decide on at least 2, if not more, that you can write on the walls to share with class.
Okay. Those will be hard. Nature recycles matter through carbon cycles. Recycles matter.
It's nature recycles matter. It's from the first sentence.
Right.
Okay.
Cool, let's do it. Let's write it up there. Okay. We have carbon. Ours is from farther down. The sentence that says 3 living organisms in the middle of the second paragraph. Carbon is re-released back into the atmosphere through respiration. Yeah.
So carbon.
Okay, so I'll write
You guys can start working on those. What about the converting or releasing? What if we
Carbon's also
photosynthesis converts some
carbon into sugar.
Well, let's see one of theirs.
Okay. Nature recycles.
Maybe it would be better to start with respiration.
Just go on the other side of
This
that.
is carbon and the atmosphere absorbs it.
I have my, let me know if we're going to
Recycles.
Recycle.
Yeah. You can also add which will recycle it through the carbon
Cycle.
Through the carbon cycle.
Good. Is that most of the words in one
Or even nature recycles carbon through the food chain.
What was your sentence, Mallory? I have like multiple.
Through the what? Food chain.
Plants absorb CO2 from the absorb carbon from the
Yours was
atmosphere.
carbon releases.
Okay, John. Absorb. Plants absorb.
Or carbon is released.
Take about 30 more seconds to finish writing.
Letters.
Somewhere. You can always just stop right there.
Ooh, that was kind of like what we
Wouldn't it
had.
be cool?
If you want to expand it then to the atmosphere to convert
About a minute and a half.
into energy here. Alrighty, if I could have all your eyes up here, even if you're not done, that's okay. So, you can be looking around the room right now. Normally I would maybe have you present, but we're running out of time. And just see people's sentences, see what they took from this reading and from their prior knowledge to connect these words. And this activity helps us notice big words that might kind of scare us normally and help us make connections and see the bigger picture about the carbon cycle. So we'll continue this discussion later in class. So, yeah.